You could forgive the execs over at Warner Brothers if they were a little nervous about Man of Steel before it opened. Their previous Superman film, Superman Returns, lost the studio nearly $100 million.
Ouch.
An amount that still stings. However, Man of Steel has been a different story already, making the studio over $100 million in profits, with more to come. With that success, a lot of people have been talking about not only Man of Steel 2, but also the possibility of a KRYPTON prequel. Academy Award-winning actor Russell Crowe took to his Twitter the other day and wrote this: "A lot of you are asking about a KRYPTON prequel. If that's something you feel strongly about, let @Legendary Pictures know your thoughts." He said. He added in response to someone, "Just getting sick of reading the same question, mate. However, if it came up, I'd give the tights another go." John, what do you think the chances are for a KRYPTON movie, and would you want to see it?
Well, I mean, if you'd asked us the week before Man of Steel opened, hey, do you think there could ever be a KRYPTON prequel? Absolutely zero. Absolutely no chance. Now, you've got a film that's clearly going to be a major franchise. It's already made in the profit areas of over $100 million for the studio. 10%. It's still pretty low. Let's face it. KRYPTON, in the grand scheme of things, KRYPTON is a footnote in the story of Superman. Superman doesn't even have memories of KRYPTON. I mean, he left when he was basically a newborn. It's just for us, KRYPTON is basically for us setting the context of who Superman is, but the story of Superman is not about KRYPTON. Also, I don't want to see it really, because number one, I really don't like prequels. But even if you were to say, go 1,000 years into the past, and do a story about KRYPTON like 1,000 years ago, so you don't know what happens to each and every character, then it's just another sci-fi movie, because they're on their own planet, so they don't have superpowers. So now that movie could be about any alien race, any alien civilization. It doesn't have to have anything to do with Superman or be called KRYPTON. So personally, while I love Russell Crowe, and I love the job he did as Jor-El, and I hope they find a way somehow to use him again moving forward, not only do I think there's a very good chance for this, oddly enough, as much as I love Man of Steel, my favorite film of the year so far, I don't even think I'd want to see it. That's just my feelings on it personally. Amy Rose, what do you think about it?
I feel a little differently about prequels. I think if, we love a story so much and there's really nowhere to go up. We just talked about this on our mailbag show this weekend for Cabin in the Woods. While they're really, it kind of ended perfectly in my opinion, that film, but, a prequel with how all this crazy world, beyond our perceptions at the time came to be and all that. I think prequels can work if they're done right. Monsters University, I thought that was a really cute prequel. I mean, there's a lot of examples of that do work, but in general, sure, sometimes they're reaching, but a lot of times I do think it works. In this case, I really like Snyder's KRYPTON. I thought what we saw was beautiful and interesting and great, and
it was.
It really showed the world that I wanted to see. So I thought they did a great job, but I also agree that I rather see the story continue. I rather see Clark Kent, because we didn't really get to see him. We got to see Superman before he really immersed himself in this world that we know, and kind of see the Daily Planet and all of that evolve, and maybe Lex Luthor and some of the other awesome villains that we're going to get to know. So I personally would rather see the story continue. A prequel might work, but like you said, the most fascinating part about The Last Son of Krypton to me is what happens from here after. So it could work, but I'd rather see them continue with the story and do Man of Steel 2, but with a different title. Let's not call it Man of Steel 2.
Why not? I don't understand.
If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free, and we bring you all the latest movie news as well as our daily AMC Movie Talk Show. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter, where you can find out about all the latest prizes, giveaways, and special contests.